I'm here with Tonia from Extreme Freight. Tonia, always great to see you. Thanks for coming tonight.
Thanks for having me tonight. Thanks for getting me up on stage.
Well, I was just going to say thank you for filling the gap and being our air freight expert for tonight's panel discussion. You were fantastic as usual.
I hope I did it justice. I know the industry's challenging at times, so it's good to be out here and supporting Hong Kong and their trade routes.
No, you did great, and I think some really key takeaways for a lot of people in the room was that Hong Kong is an air freight hub. It's still the largest air freight hub in the world for 2022. So it's a big achievement considering some of the impacts of COVID and everything else taking place.
Yeah, so especially with your likes of Cathay Pacific and the airlines running straight through Hong Kong, like I said, it's a cross-docking port. So they'll run through Hong Kong and then go to your smaller countries.
Yeah, it's an important part. And here in Australia, I think there's some things that take away from the panel and some of the discussions was that, as a gateway to China and the broader Asian market, it plays a pivotal role when some of those other major holidays and other downtimes take place. Hong Kong still is functioning fully full steam ahead.
Yeah, so especially for transport in Australia, if we didn't have the likes of the Hong Kong ports and those CTOs still pushing through freight, the delays and the downtime would heavily affect our drivers and our revenue coming in those 8 weeks where if on sea freight side out of China, you've got that downturn.
Yeah, and Extreme Freight, a shameless plug for you guys because you're doing great work in the supply chain, especially in the air cargo side, really showing companies how you can do some great work for those clients with warehousing, 3PL and transport obviously. What's new on the horizon for Extreme?
So right now we're doing the investigation into electronic vehicles to run the electronic vehicles from the airlines and do our airport runs with those. So at the moment obviously we're using diesel. We've investigated into similar size vehicles in electric, which is a few months off. When I say a few months, we're looking about 12 to 18 months off for the size that we require. So our next investigation will be moving to a hybrid model to run to and from the airport.
Fantastic. Well, very much aligned with Hong Kong's goals with sustainability. So I've got to make sure, Amanda, you come to ALMAC in November.
I look forward to it.
Right. Thanks, Tonia. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, Lawrence.
Cheers.
Thank you.